How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Magic the Gathering video. We're playing a Omni Kona today, Omni Kona combo that has gotten a little bit of an upgrade with the Northwind Avatar as of recent, more attention to the deck, and a couple finishes in the standard challenges on Magic Online. In the last chance qualifier, it almost got the 5-0, and got second place in the standard challenge recently. So yeah, willing to try it out to see what's up. Definitely an archetype that needed some help. So it's happy to have the Northwind Avatar, I believe. And yeah, just to quickly explain what you're doing here is you are tapping your Kona, which says at the beginning of your second main phase, if Kona is tapped, you may put a permanent card from your hand on the battlefield. So you play it, you station up one of your previously played station planets here, one of the 8 that you need to have in play to combo, and get it tapped and go to your second main, boom, put Omniscience into play. With Omniscience in play, you can cast Northwind Avatar, which is a 5-mana 5/5 that looks at your sideboard. All cards owned outside the game are in your sideboard, and takes something like another Northwind Avatar. You grab it, you play that, then you grab a Meringue River Regent, then you play the Meringue River Regent, bounce both Northwind Avatars, cast them both again, you get Omni Changeling, and normally the list I saw, another list had Terror of the Peaks to just cleanly kill, because if you get Omni Changeling, you copy the Meringue, and you can bounce the Meringue with that. And then with Terror of the Peaks in the mix as well, you have infinite damage to the face. I guess I'm a little bit badly prepared because there's no Terror of the Peaks here. Alternatively, what you can do is you can battleship all your opponent's lands and board, which is basically a kill as well. And battleship maybe has more utility in a scenario where you play against someone who has Shoot the Sheriff open and they can kill your Northwind Avatar to disrupt your bouncy combo. Then it might make sense to get something like a battleship instead of the Terror. I don't know. Seems a little weird to not run any of them, but I guess that's what we've chosen to do here. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't think there's a clean kill here. No haste giving. So yeah, we're just killing all the opposing lands, I guess. Okay. I mean, I can add a Terror of the Peaks, I suppose. Anyways, rest of the deck, we have 1 Spell Snare here, 1 Detect Intrusion as well. So these are kind of nice to protect your Kona against removal. Previously, this deck played Lost in the Maze, which not the greatest Magic card ever, but it had the nice bonus of having tapped creatures be hexproof that you control. So it would just prevent removal from hitting the Kona, which is pretty important. But yeah, this version is sort of going for a more mid-rangey plan, playing some removal, playing some counter magic to protect the Kona from removal. Spell Snare is especially good because, you know, most of the removal that kills Kona at 3 toughness is actually Spell Snareable in this format. Yeah. And then we have some Burn to buy time, with some Abrades to buy more time, Pyroclasm to buy time. We have Ashling in here, also a new innovation for this archetype, to ramp us into Kona and the Avatar, of course, and Meringue. And we also have Formidable Speaker, which is Northwind Avatar, which is one of the combo pieces, or Kona. It doesn't find the Omniscience, but it finds your other 2 combo pieces. So yeah, seems pretty reasonable. It also discards Winter Night Stories. Stock up also in the mix, of course. So like, this version is a lot different than the one we used to see in the past. The one in the past had like 4 stock up, 4 Roiling Dragonstorm, 4 Consult the Star Charts, and this one is playing more removal, playing tutoring, playing Ashling, and a different filtering. Still has the Meringues though, and has Northwind Avatar, so which is just a card you can slam on turn 5, right? Like, and just play a fair game of Magic as well. So you're not super reliant on the Omniscience Kona stuff. Yeah, we have a couple Caverns in here as well to protect our big plays. Good against counter magic, of course. And then, yeah, the sideboard is more counter magic, Graveyard Hate, a bounce spell, and then a ton of one-offs, which we can Yeah, fetch with our Northwind avatar, of course, if we need a sweeper, a Quantum Riddler for more card draw. Stormcelt Vanguard in here as a 2-of, which is kind of neat. That's a formidable speaker, being able to fetch a disenchant effect against something like Torpor Orb, I guess. High Noon, if that sees any play. It doesn't really, but there's the blue-white deck, I guess, that does play High Noon. Then we have Coma as a 1-of we can get, Cavern we can get, and Battleship as well. Yeah, certainly a deck that's deviates from the sort of streamlinedness of standard right now. We have these Izzet decks which are very streamlined. The green white rhythm deck or band rhythm are fairly streamlined in a way. And of course, mono green and Momo, very little in terms of colors. We barely have any free color decks that are playable. Yeah, the band rhythm deck is a bit of a multicolor deck, but it also is mostly one color green. Yeah, so this is interesting to play with a deck that has a bit more of a, wilder mana base and trying to do these combo things. So yeah, let's see how it's gonna play out. All right. Just an Utros I cannot do. This I can do. Yeah, just put back a breeding pool. I mean, we got the combo, and we got some card draw. Let's hope we don't die. Playing against landfall, maybe? Could mean we just die on turn 4. But it's certainly a matchup I think I'm happy to face, considering it's very snowbally and just like not like it's just a race, right? And they don't have interaction. But looks like we're just gonna die here. Yeah. Turn 4 kill. Didn't have any cheap cards here. Like if this Ill-Time would have been a cheaper card, that would have been nice. You could see that you do want most of your interaction being cheap cards. So you can... this doesn't happen to you, right? Like we just die without casting a spell. And even the interactive slot in your deck that is there to buy you the time to survive didn't do anything because you're on the draw and they killed you turn 4, which is not totally unlikely if playing against Rhythm or Landfall, right? Everybody has double strike, okay. That should be enough. It was already enough before. Okay. I guess I don't have much of a sideboard. I just have Floodmaw here. Kick out the intrusion, certainly. Play the Floodmaw. Red-green with Raphael. Could play the Explosion main. On the play, it's gonna be fine, right? So yeah, probably should. Pyroclasm's good. Spellsnare seems decent. Yeah, the rest of my sideboard I don't like. I don't need. 26 lands in total. That's a lot, actually. But I guess there's no acceleration and less card draw in this deck. Could cut a cabin, maybe. 25 lands. The curve is somewhat high, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I could just cut an avatar, maybe. Or a meringue. Just cut a meringue. So red-green cub with Raphael. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, this works. I guess I'll just shock the Stomping Ground. Could play this, or play I could play Stomping Ground tap, but it's just so important to kill the elf here, I think. Just discard Spell Snare. Okay. Oh. Opponent likes to be aggressive. So if I flip, I will play like Explosion, but I can't really discard anything right now. Otherwise, I could just play Winter Night Stories. I think I'm not gonna flip and just play Winter Night Stories. Okay. Just discard the speaker. Speaker is kind of nice blocker, to be fair. I just didn't want to discard 2 cards there. I mean, I could have discarded the Kona, maybe. The Winter Night Stories is also nice, as it does enable the Kona tapping. Vibrance. Okay, go to 11. That's good. Yep. Taking an Omniscience plays around a disenchant effect on the Omniscience, but I probably should rather take lands removal spells, maybe. Like, the way I lose this game is by them just having a kill spell for this Kona. I mean, it's just unprotected right now. Well, if they do tap out like that, I'm gonna win the game. For 1 mana... Is it like a 1 mana... There's a 1 mana instant speed fight, so I guess I should keep this up. It's the only way I lose. I could technically fizzle on the winter on the stock up, which is interesting because I could look deeper. I guess I don't need to. Yeah. Okay. Oh no. Actually, it doesn't work. So I have to make a decision here. Either I tap out for Winter Night Stories, or I play around a stupid fight spell at instant speed, which there's no shot they have that in their deck. They can't cast Torch. That's lethal. So middle speaker gets the dragon, then I win. The 1 mana disenchant, I guess, would be something I lose to. But I don't think that exists in Standard. Are they making me go through the combo? Okay, we got there. Yeah, just run it back. Run it back. I mean, the nice thing about Meringue is it is really good at stabilizing you. So it's like almost as good as like an Omniscience. Like if I go Kona turn 4, and then just put a Meringue into play, that's going to be really good. So I think I'm going to leave in the Meringue over the Northwind. I still have 6 Northwinds with the Formidable. Which is certainly a lot of copies. Oh my god, not again! This is the same hand as before. Oh man, and it's again the ill-timed explosion costing freaking 4 mana. This hand would be so good if this would be a 2 mana spell. A Braid, anything, Seer, Torch, Burst Lightning, Bounce, I don't care. I can't not keep this hand though, like it's too good. And yeah, my opponent has no elf, so that's it's a huge relief right now. Just a frenzied Bailoff. The text on that card is just irrelevant, right? I guess my counter spells don't work, guys. Combat damage can't be prevented. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Are they gonna Raphael me? Put me to 13 and then attack me for what? 10 next turn? So I die. 2 stuff. Oh my god, I hate my life. No, I don't. I love my life. My life's great, but this is painful. Literally exactly what I was criticizing in game 1 happens in game 3 again. I guess I could have mulliganed. I mean, I'm just gonna win the game, right? Like if they don't kill me this turn, so there's that. The hand is too good to keep because of that reason. Okay. Well, I'm not dead. Okay. Have a shock. It is nice that explosion does help you go through the combo turn. And there we go. It's a win! Well, it's a racy matchup with little interaction. I mean, literally just 2 ships passing the sea. And we got there. Alright, nice. Play first! Yeah, works for me. Works for me. There's something about these planets. They do look pretty cool. Even though they're not that great or anything. It's like so many different lands I could play here. Choices, choices, choices. This is Jessica control? Okay. Oh, okay. I even have the cavern. I mean, I can just lightning helix my Kona. Take the north wind. Well, maybe they tap out for... Oh, I guess we can level here. Station, I mean. Hopefully they tap out for a stock up. But... yeah, presumably won't. Because... I mean, they presumably won't because they should be realizing what they're up against and notice that I did not fetch Kona with my search card. So that means I must already have Kona, right? What do I know? But yeah. Right, like that I think that's a pretty reasonable thought process to have, right? But my opponent decided, no, it's fine. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. We would have got Meringue, bounce the 2, then play the 2 again, get my entire sideboard into my hand, essentially. I can also get, like, counter spells to just counter Day of Judgment, theoretically. It's also a very easy way to win, I guess. Okay, control. Thunder Magic, Burst Lightning, Pyroclasm, Braid, Explosion... Yes, at least a card draw, but we'll see. Probably just put the Cavern into my deck. Yeah. Maybe cut the forest. Okay, detect intrusion, good. Don't think this does much. Still got Lantern, maybe if they have Shiko. But usually these decks are playing Jeska Revelation these days. I guess I'll just put this into my deck, maybe. Maybe just play a 27th land. Maybe just play the Explosion as a draw spell. Could play the Riddler as well. As long as I leave Meringue and Northwind and Changeling, I have a win. Floodmore I don't think does much. I could board this in case they do have Torpor up, I guess. So otherwise I don't have a single answer to Torpor up. Funny thing is, this will not search if they have Torpor up in the deck. This will be a tricky matchup though, because might not have the ability to grind through all their removal into action. We'll see. Okay. I think I'm just gonna bottom the Omniscience. I think these games are gonna be grindy and go long. I'm gonna find an Omniscience later. Elemental, I guess, huh? Sorcerer. Kill it! Don't even let me think about the trigger. It's gonna die. Cavern on Dragon, I guess. No consulting. Yeah. Okay, they do play Shiko. So we're gonna bring in the counter magic. Not the counter magic, we're gonna bring in Lantern. Well, let's hope that it resolves, I guess. If it doesn't, that'd be bad. Yes. Okay. We have the dragon. I mean, I have the spider sense. I definitely do need to take a land here, right? I think I'm just gonna pick this and serve Detect Intrusion up, maybe. And just pick... Maybe just pick another land? Is that crazy? So I can go Northwind, tap into Coveron. Yeah, I kind of like it. I'm just gonna give them the Northwind beatdown. The famous Northwind beatdown. And have Detect Intrusion to bounce it. I guess I can kill it with the trigger on the stack. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Yeah. Okay, so... I could get the Lantern, theoretically. But the Shiko doesn't even look good. Could get Riddler. I'll just get Lantern. I can get Riddler with the next one. Okay, let's play this on... Beast? Or Elf? Maybe Elf. This cover run thing is actually a plan here, I think. Am I mapping? Sure, I guess. I don't know. Kill it. Seems too good not to do, I guess. Just grinding them out with the dragon. The Cavern of Souls. Just gonna get another dragon. I mean, I'm really not playing for the combo anymore. Don't think I want that. It's fine, it's a draw too. I feel like I have so much gasoline. Okay. Should I cycle the lantern? Yeah, no. Okay, that was kind of convincing. The Cavern plus Northwind Avatar is pretty good. They kind of need Tidebinder, Torpor Orb or something. They're probably sitting on like Sweepers and Lightning Helixes, but it's just doesn't really do a lot against this stuff. Or counterspells. Maybe they had a bunch of Normalize in hand, but yeah. And in the end, this land can also start doing things. Give my stuff haste, get in there. Giving like big dragons haste is actually a pretty effective way to win. Okay. And uncounterable dragons, you know. I'd play first. Don't think that's gonna work. If I had a red mana, I would keep it, but not like this. That's unfortunate. Okay. It's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I wanna play. I mean, this is a very nice opening hand on a 7, but yeah, just very light on resource. I guess I have to cut this and probably this. Cavern. Then just hope to draw into some stuff. I mean, the Formidable Speaker also puts me down a card, which is extra awkward. Oof, if they play 4 Tidebind in the main deck, that is going to be rough. The nice thing about Speaker is that it is also the dragon, so it's both. It's very convenient in this deck. Okay, I just need Dimir to not have any interaction, and then I'm good. Is that much to ask? Is that too much to ask? Okay. Interesting. Well, I could just play it without doing anything else. I guess that is the play here. Just don't discard. Gotta get that Ucha. Gotta get that. Gotta get that 12. Gotta get that 12. You know, you gotta work on it. Okay, they just die. Oh, this deck is showing promise, I will say. I mean, maybe I'm getting really lucky because I'm like keep drawing a temple, a planet, and the combo pieces and omniscience. I will say that the creature combo side of things is pretty consistent with Formidable Speaker in your deck. The That is definitely very consistent. But yeah, crazy. Just here on a multi 5. Winning it. Very lucky, very nice. Crazy. Super crazy. Yeah, I mean, you do have to find omniscience though. Like that's the card you can't tutor for. Yeah, it's nuts. That's crazy. Wow. This is a really hard matchup for what it's worth. Like Demir midrange, maybe one of the toughest matchups in the format for a deck like this. So getting a win in game 1 is huge. But yeah, we're by no means. Does that mean we're gonna win the next 2? Especially considering how incredibly good Tishana's Tidebinder is against this deck. Yeah, Spider Sense can counter the trigger on the Tidebinder, which is nice. Probably need more of that. Kevin number 4, maybe. Although they don't, I feel like they don't even play that many counter spells these days. They have like Disdain with Stroke, maybe. Floodmore. Explosion. Don't know. Don't like much. Maybe cut a meringue. It's just, this matchup feels so rough. I just don't want to face it. We just have to hope for a good hand and them to have a bit of a bad hand. And yeah, or maybe we can. This is a pretty decent hand. I mean, this is exactly what I'm looking for actually. Like some early ability to interact and buy time. And yeah, this is a great hand, and they're mulligans, so we maybe have a shot. Oh, they get the Cecil up to 3-4. That'd be annoying as hell. They did. That's annoying as hell. This can kill the Cecil for 4 mana, theoretically. But that means they can just Kaito me 3 cards in hand. It has to be... The Captus Curse is there, means they have lands. So how is this going to play out? So I go Thunder Magic here, I go Ashling. They attack me. Then I go Speaker. Then they have Curiosity. And this Thunder Magic is a little too slow anyways, I think. So let's just kill this. But yeah, this start is tough to beat. I guess I'm gonna try to find Kona with the Speaker. Because I have Ashling, I can discard a land here. Because Ashling produces mana. There's the planet. Nice Pyroclasm. Guess I'm just not gonna do anything and just cast Speaker. It's pretty mid into Tidebinder, but I don't really think I can play around stuff too much here. Yeah, they have it. Yeah. Okay, fine. And it's not fine, but, you know. We gotta accept reality. Yeah. Cecil flips as well, goes to 5-5. I need a Kona. If I had a Kona here, things would be kind of okay. But I don't. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna flip this Ashling and then draw some cards from Meringue. I mean, what are my alternatives? Like play one of these cards and that's gonna be my entire turn. That seems way too bad. Interesting. Yeah. We... yeah. Like, the Cecil being a free foe was just a little too much. Mm. Oh, they just die to Kona, potentially? Like, I don't have Omniscience, obviously, but if I draw Kona, I can Meringue and stabilize. So I can... yeah, okay. We dead. Maybe Floodmore is okay. Because it bounces the stupid Kona. The stupid Cecil. I feel like Spell Snare doesn't even hit the important things. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like, maybe I should cut like a Formidable Speaker or something. But Formidable Speaker is in a way, like, it's a lot better on the play too, because I can actually get it under a Tidebinder, and it also lines up very well against Tidebinder, being a 2/4. Okay. This is good. This is definitely good. Should put this on red here. What do I do with this Ashling? Discard the starting town? Is that too greedy? I don't even have a temple at planet yet. Okay. Cecil turn 1 is really annoying. That is also very annoying. Yeah, this matchup is like a 20% matchup. It's kind of amazing that I won game 1, but yeah, I just... what I didn't want to take... I didn't want to take the speaker. I guess because the speaker makes me discard a card. What do I do here? I just want to go fair. Discard the Omniscience. Just get a Meringue. Okay. If I can deploy a Northwind this turn, that'd be pretty good. Looks like I will. One's stuck on mana. Put this on Beast, I guess? I do have Meringue already in hand, which I can cast if my Ashling survives. Could take the Old-Time Explosion. Could take Riddler. So the card that I'm most worried about, I guess, is untapped land plus Tidebinder, like have a Tidebinder up. That would be annoying. Do I just attack with both? Sure. They're also at 10 already. If they kill my dragon here, I don't really care that much, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna block that thing, I think. Yeah. They're gonna take another, what? How much damage? 3 damage? Yeah, down to 5? Okay. So I can make my Meringue uncounterable, but they can obviously Tidebinder the trigger. Don't think I want to flip that right now. So, what is the move? I could just draw some cards for Meringue. Slow the game down. Well, I don't know. I don't like that too much. I kind of want to set up Meringue plus Detect Intrusion, maybe. Why did this guy not attack, by the way? Oh, yeah, because I had the dragon in play. I'm just gonna play this, maybe? Okay. Don't want to type in that trigger. I'm cool with that, to be honest. I'm kind of cool with that, I think. I could counter it and bounce one of these. I can really only bounce this. Being a flyer is nice. Okay. Keeping it as a flyer is nice, isn't it? Now that I have a good blocker, I guess I'm gonna level the cover on, why not? And yeah. They had 5 still. And the best card they could the best card they could have is Shoot the Sheriff, but yeah. Let's go. Just didn't draw any removal, and we were able to sort of play these big flyers. And of course, them being stuck on mana was huge there as well. Got lucky in that regard. Couldn't deploy their hand. But yeah, the sort of mid-range plan really helps in this matchup, right? Because without it, you would be all in on your combo, and I think that would be just too disruptible. So having some red removal and Ashlings in the mix, and of course the caverns to deploy these big dragons, is really nice. Oh, it's on the play. This Ill-Timed Explosion really haunts me, man. I mean, we have a lot of cheap spells that we can cast, right? But I just always have it when I don't have anything before that. But I mean, we're on the play this time, so it's fine. It's this deck. I mean, I don't know. I remember playing the blue-green version, and it wasn't that easy to just win. But to be fair, I guess, the avatar makes it a lot cleaner to just win the game, right? Because it's just a one-card thing. So you don't need to like meringue and then hope that you can chain them. So it makes this deck a lot more consistent at sort of killing on turn 4 than it used to be. It's definitely a big difference, and it's a huge upgrade for the archetype for sure. I mean, keep winning die rolls is also pretty good, pretty important. Now we're in kind of the stupid stage of the game. Like now I can play this. Then I can crew it. Oops, sorry. Anyways, and now we can play changeling. Copy you. And now the idea is that we can go infinite by bouncing Battleship and Meringue. We lose the Avatar, but they lose all their lands. Alternatively, which is the move that I'm just going to do, is I'm just going to do this and get Coma, I guess. Play Coma. I don't want to do the loop, so I'm just gonna do bounce these two and just gonna get counterspell, detect intrusion, and that's it. I think that should be enough. Yeah, we can also cast this. Why not? Could have gotten another counterspell. Okay, sure. Go. Cool. Just wanted to see, I guess, what I'm working with. Fair enough. Mono black fountain port, so maybe an annex deck. Just mono black mid-range control. I don't think I want pyroclasm here. I don't know if I want anything here. Detect intrusion. I mean, probably need some counter spells to deal with shoot the sheriff, I guess. And discard spells. Cutting the formidable speaker is kind of sus, to be honest. Like that cut. Like against these type of decks that don't kill you fast, you can just outgrind people with the avatar and having speaker to buy it back. You know, it's kind of nice. I think this is fine. I have my planets, card draw and a removal. It's a little land heavy, but I think it's okay. By the way, the girlfriend of my roommate is making some tiramisu, I think. So in case you're hearing that, it's because the kitchen is close to my room. She's using some type of machine right now, which is pretty loud. But I think my microphone is really good at isolating stuff. Like even when it was hailing like crazy, and like my windows were getting hailed by, which is super loud in the room, of course, my microphone didn't pick up any of that, or almost none of it. Oh yeah, that's for the demon stuff. Gotcha. Kona is not that good here, but it's threatening perhaps. I mean, honestly, I don't know what's in their hand, but I can definitely see taking the meringue here because I don't have much going on besides meringue. Yeah, fair enough. If I play an annex here, I'm in trouble. Top orb. Okay. Well, that is pretty good. Time to cover on my opponent. Let me check my deck list. I guess I have a braid, so I can find my braid to deal with it. Oh, That's the only card I have to kill it though. Oh. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Oh, I could have just shocked in a breeding pool and have counterspell up. What did I do? Sorry, guys. That was really bad. I was like not thinking about that option. Which would have been important because cover run is really my kill con here, so having the 4/3 to level it up to 12 in 2 turns. Like cover run, oh, they have demo field, never mind. Yeah, okay, fair enough. But still, then I would have had a 4/3 in play. Could have started attacking them at least. Okay. Well, no braiding, I guess. It doesn't matter anymore. So we're just playing vanilla 5/5 flyers and hoping that that is going to be good enough. How many lands have I drawn? Jesus. I guess I should keep lands in my hand, actually. I mean, I can cast Omniscient next turn, technically, so... But yeah, I shouldn't play more lands than this, I think. Because I have Ashling in my deck. Speed leveling up. Next time we can sack some stuff. No. What a weird game. Oh, sure. So they're gonna exile something, the Kona, I guess. Yeah. Funny game. If they draw an Annex, I'm super dead, of course. Been lucky they haven't found it. I can counter the demon generation trigger though, which is kind of nice, I guess, at least. Oops, sorry. Yeah, let's do this. Wow, the speaker is kind of nice with the cover run. Lets me untap it to activate it again, which is pretty powerful. This is also an instant speed ability, which is kind of nice. So this needs red mana, so I guess just put this on red. Yeah, now that I'm sacking lands, I'm gonna play lands, of course. Fountain Port, okay. Winter Night Stories, that's a nice one too. So for the cover run, I need 6 mana. Okay. Well, I need 7, I guess, with this. Yeah, I just want to get them to do that so I can kill it. Hmm. Just not even gonna play the Winter Knight here. Just hold up an intrusion for, I don't know what, with Sweeper. Would I make another fish now? Why? Okay. Pit of Offerings. Interesting. Don't care. So that 8. Activate. Let's see. Oh, it's an ETB. So this is the block 2, they take 8. And I have counter spell up. Yeah, I mean, I have to say, I like this land. It is powerful. If games become really scrappy, sure, I mean, you know, again, like Standard is very much about all these streamlined decks, like, you know, the Izzet decks and whatnot. So you're not going to have these scenarios often. This was just a very weird game. If they had like an Annex in the top 15 cards, I would have just like been super dead as well, of course, because that card would have been completely insane here and would have taken over. But yeah, with scrappy games and you have cover on. And yeah, against control as well, especially if you play against Jeskai control, where they don't even have Demolition Field to deal with it. I think that definitely comes up. Okay, cool. Well, surprisingly good, honestly. I will say, surprisingly good. Northwind Avatar making this deck much cleaner at killing. You're not like struggling to cast a Stalker and cast another Consult and cast a Rolling Dragonstorm to sort of hope that you have the kill. It does become worse at sort of finding the Omniscience, right? It finds the other 2 pieces very well, but Omniscience, it doesn't find that well. So I think I maybe got a little bit lucky in these games as well, that I just kept drawing the Omniscience and kept having it on turn 4 a bunch of times, which, I don't know, I feel like I ran above average there, but maybe not. Maybe it's just how the deck works and how consistent it is. Yeah. But yeah, I do want to put that disclaimer out there. Maybe this video is going to make you very excited about this deck, but it could just be the case that I'm running really hard in these games. Like, how often I had it turn 4? It just something in me, like, intuitively tells me that that was not right and that shouldn't happen that often. So please don't be like, when you pick this deck up yourself and you're just like losing a bunch, don't be surprised, I guess, because you might have just watched this video and I've just ran really hard. And I just want to give it straight to you how I think it is. You know, I don't want to be like this guy who's like, oh my god, this deck is insane, you're all gonna play it or whatever, like hyping things up or whatever. No, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be frank, and when I have like a little bit of a skepticism and concern, I'm gonna let you know, so you don't, yeah, fall for it. But in any case, I was surprised by sort of the consistency and strength, and maybe there is actually something more here. And we'll see also what Secrets to Strixhaven does to this archetype, because Secrets to Strixhaven has blue and red cards, Prismari, of course, and also has the Quandrix school. What do you call them? I don't know. So it has blue and green and blue and red gold cards a bunch. So maybe it brings even more for this archetype. Also, lands, of course. The slow lands might be appealing for this archetype as well. So it could certainly increase in power level and consistency and whatnot. So yeah, keep an eye on that. All right, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.